I've still been thinking about a call I got last week on my Sirius XM radio show. I played it on this show from a guy who lives in North Carolina. His father-in-law's lost everything. Guy won't accept help from the federal government because he doesn't trust FEMA. So many lies told for cheap, some cases dirty political purposes. These lies are hurting real people, but I'm now also worried about the safety of the aid workers. Joining us now is John Copenhaver, former Southeast Regional Director of FEMA. Thanks so much for coming on the show. Appreciate it. All right, John, I assume you've never seen anything like this.
There have been instances of FEMA being basically targeted, but they were typically a long time ago. There haven't been any for a while. And I don't think that I can recall any instances where candidates for high political office have influenced people to make threats against FEMA workers. It's not unusual for people to be upset with FEMA. It's not unusual for people that have lost a lot to be very unhappy with the degree of response and the quickness of response after a major disaster, particularly like the one in Western North Carolina. But to actually have people who are running for office comment in such a way as to, I hesitate to use the word incite, but I can't see that people would have knowingly said what was said without knowing that it was going to stir up people who wanted to take plans into their own hands.
Look, you make a good point, which is FEMA gets criticized sometimes very deservedly so, sometimes not deservedly, depending on the situation. But it does feel to me like this is different. And you mentioned that there had been a while back issues with FEMA. Were they actually targeting the individual aid workers when that happened back in the day?
Typically not. Typically, the ire was directed against management levels,
right,
and very senior people at FEMA who were more directing FEMA's response, not necessarily to people going door to door. I mean, those people, that's like, well, to use an analogy that might apply, that's like targeting election workers in an election that count ballots and try to help out any way they can. These are not the people that are making the decisions as to where they go and what they do. They're basically helping out by fulfilling the roles that they've been assigned.
Yeah. And I think it's important that people know that. That is the way that I hope individual people, if they get that information, can trust that the individuals on the ground, again, we'll have talks about the management. The folks just trying to help out are risking their own personal safety in certain cases to try to help out. John Copenhaver, thanks so much for coming on the program. Really appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.